Welcome to Difficult Conversation Africa broadcast. I present to you the host, Yinka Olaito.
Now you've spent 4 or sometimes 5 years in the university chasing a degree. Graduation has come, photo, celebration. Your friends are there and your relatives are there to rejoice with you. But 2 months after, panic, no job, confusion setting, and you are wondering, what is it? The issue is this. Today we'll be talking about why so many graduates feel lost after school. And the challenge is not far-fetched. We have quite a lot of reasons why many feel lost after their graduation, at least the basic degree. I mean, those of us who are just finishing first degree, you know what it means, particularly if you have stayed in the house for 2, 3 months. You are asking yourself, what next? For some, they may know what is next, but many graduates feel lost immediately after their degree. So today we are looking at why so many graduates feel lost after their degree. And we're going to discuss some of the major issues. Number one thing that is common is this: many have chosen wrong degree or wrong course that does not align with who they are. Oftentimes, the urge to get a degree, especially in Nigeria and Africa, where our emphasis is on paper qualification, majority rush to get a degree. And sometimes, for those who are in the rural setting, because I grew up in a rural setting, I've seen that the moment you miss 1 or 2 years after your secondary school, which is high school, you just want to get into university. And I remember that happened to me. I put in for a course that I wanted to do. I've always wanted to be a media person or a lawyer. But after 2 years of waiting, I didn't get it. So a friend advised me, go into the university, get any degree for the first year, and then you can change in the second year. That was what I did. Unfortunately, at the end of my first year, my friend and I, who put in for the same course just to move to another course, were the two best students in the department. And so our HOD said he cannot release the best two students in the department and then be dealing with other people who are not really doing well. I went back home to tell my brother that I want to get out of the university because the course I was reading was not the course I wanted to do. My brother said, which one do you prefer? Come back home and go to farm or stay in school? Out of fear, I stay in school. Unfortunately, the course just did not resonate with who I am. So I had to do that course for 4 years. And it was when I met a counselor, I said, okay, you can still correct this. Go and do a PGD in what you want to do, and then move into the line you want to do. So that was the trajectory, but that is a story for another day. I'm just trying to tell you that most of the time when we get confused or get lost after the first degree, or after what most graduates feel lost, is because they went in for the wrong degree in the initial space, a degree that does not align with their life, or maybe their parents forced them into it. So they get lost, they don't know what next because they can't continue to be fulfilling somebody's desire. Another reason why people get lost is that they lack career exposures when they're in school. Whatever you have done, all right, during my time, what I could have done is to get into internship and career that could have helped to build skills and then I can actually work. But I didn't know. So while you are in school, whatever it is, even if you are studying the right course, it is the experience for you to think about building your career, internship, and I will get into that, but lack of exposure while they are in the university. Most of people just go into university, they just study courses, they from home, they are triangular person. It's either they go home, lecture, go and sleep, go home, lecture, go and sleep. No exposure to everybody, no exposure to every other person, no exposure to activities, no exposure to important association that could actually help them. That can be one of the reasons. The other reason that I think that is very vital is pressure-based decision making. Like we have said, oftentimes some of the decisions you make while you are doing your undergraduate degree, sometimes it's pressure. Study law, study architecture, study medicine, study this one. And oftentimes it is not what aligns with you. And that's what I've learned over the years, that I told myself I'm not going to force any of my children or anybody to do course that they are not interested in. So because my first degree was not what I wanted to do, and so it was based on pressure just to enter university, not because that was the course I wanted to do. Unfortunately, it was something that I could have corrected while in the university if my HOD had agreed, but my HOD refused, and he would not allow me. Eventually, I became the best departmental student in that course, but unfortunately, it's not what I wanted to do, and therefore I got lost immediately after my degree. I have a potential. I was even over graduate assistance to come back, but I will just be studying to get the mark. It will be pressure. If I had taken that job, then it is pressure just to get a job, not because it's something I wanted to do. Because I knew that was not what I wanted to do. Today I'm in what I want to do, even if I'm not in the law profession. I'm in the media profession. I'm happy with it. I'm doing well. So you can get lost if the decision you made while still in school is based on pressure, whether pressure from parents, pressure from your friend, lack of exposure. There are things you should have done, but those that you didn't do at that time. So you can, by the time you get out of the university, you get lost and you don't know what you want to do. And then fantasy sometimes, you just believe that when you get outside, um, the world is waiting for you. Yes, the world is waiting for you if you are prepared. But now that most of them get out, they are confused and all of that. So what you need to do, confusion of job markets. You just want any job because you wanted to, like I share with you, I was over a graduate assistant immediately after my first degree, being the best student in my department. But that was not what I wanted to do. I would have My life would have been miserable if I have taken that course, because I would now be bound to go and do masters in a course that I was never interested in. So you need to understand that confusing job market reality in Nigeria. Job market reality is very, in Nigeria especially, is different from what you think or what you have been told in school. When you confuse job market reality in Nigeria as if the job is waiting and you have not built a skill, those are the reasons why you are already there. The identity crisis. I'm not a graduate, and so what? You are a graduate does not mean that you have your life success does not depend on the degree. Even if you study the degree that you wanted to study, there are people who after finishing the degree that they thought they like, they have to retrain, retool, and reskill for something they feel better and more convinced they will do now. Now, what will you do to avoid this confusion as a young graduate and you are feeling lost? Number one thing that you need to do, I think, and which is important for you, is stop chasing job title, chase skill. Don't chase job titles. I want to become this. I want to what Look for job that can build the skill that you need and that you think that is very essential. The second thing you need to do is that separate income from identity. Sometimes you get a job and they're giving you 50,000, 100,000, and you feel frustrated, particularly in a city like Lagos, and the 100,000 cannot take you home. Separate your job title or the income from your identity. You are not that amount they are giving to you. Tell yourself, I'm a good person and I deserve it. And by the time you start building your skill, you will increase and you grow. Other thing you need to do is make sure that you experiment before committing. There are some jobs you are not supposed to take permanently. Experiment whether that is the kind of job that align with your purpose or not. If it doesn't align with your purpose, by the time you are spending 6 months, 1 year, you should get out. Otherwise, you'll become frustrated staying on that job for years. It's really important for you to understand. And lastly, build a career capital, not just CV. Oftentimes, we want to build our CV, but are there capitals in those CV that you are trying to build? That's really important for you. So it's important for you to know that they will really get it right after you felt that you are lost after your degree. Build a career capital. Don't just build CV. Some people just want certain name in their CV and they keep chasing it. That does not work. So As we close today, let me remind you, there are many graduates who are so frustrated and they feel lost after school. These are some of the things you can do. But if you are still in school, I think you can learn from all this and try to work your life around some of the issues that you have raised. Or what do you think? Please give us your feedback in our DM or in our feedback mechanism. Thank you and see you.
Thank you for listening to this episode. For inquiry, please send an email to info@difficultconversationafrica.org. Telephone 0809 3160591. Please follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Difficult Conversation Africa. See you soon.